In this video, I'm going to very quickly show you how you can turn your iPhone into a webcam. So when you are hanging out and doing meetings or recording podcasts on Zoom and you want a higher quality picture, basically, you have two options. You can go out and buy a whole new separate webcam. You can get a DSLR, but sometimes, if you don't feel like doing that, you can basically use what you already have, which is your phone. I've been doing this since the iPhone 12. Back then, you had to use a software called Camo. You paid $5 a year for it, and you had to use a wire and connect it to your laptop, and then you could use it as a webcam. But what's amazing is Apple has release something called the continuity feature, right? And so this allows you to use the iPhone as a webcam if you are using another Apple device. So we're going to start by going into your phone, go into the settings, and you're going to search continuity camera. When you hit continuity camera, you're going to see a bunch of options here. Basically, make sure that the continuity camera is toggled on. Okay, you'll see under that it says use your iPhone as a webcam for your Mac when both devices are near each other. Okay, next up, what I do is I, turn it off, and then basically this is the tripod that I'm using. Okay, I actually, to make it come up to eye level, because that's one of the challenges, is you want to mimic what it's going to look like, when you're looking into your built-in webcam, right? I actually had a client who had a webcam that was on a 50-inch TV, and it was like all the way up there. And so you could only see this much of their head. And so you want to avoid that and make sure the frame is really good. And so how I do that is by using this tripod. Sorry, my hands are so sweaty. Okay. Basically, now I'm also making sure that the lens is a little bit higher. And then I stack this on top of index cards, okay, kind of like this. And I am making sure, I might put it down here for now. Okay, so basically I've got this set up right here. Now, once you open Zoom, you're going to basically start a new meeting, fake meeting with yourself, right? And then hit next to the video option, you're going to hit the caret, and you're going to see all of the different options here, right? Typically your built-in webcam and anything else that's compatible. Now, because we've turned on the continuity camera option, you should be able to see, for me, it's iPhone 15 Pro, and there's two cameras here, right? You've got the desk view camera, and then you've got, the other option that just says camera. So I'm going to hit the normal camera, because the desk view, I'm pretty sure, is the selfie view, and you want to kind of avoid that because the front-facing camera is way, way higher quality. So we're going to go ahead and tap that now. I'm going to enable video, and as you can see here, look at how high quality this looks. I mean, I'm shooting this video on a Sony FX3, and so compare the Sony FX3 and what you're seeing. Of course, it's color corrected and color graded a little bit, but this is like the raw video quality coming from your iPhone, right? And so for most people, this is going to be a drastic upgrade, and people will notice and ask you like, hey, what are you using? Did you get a new webcam? Again, just make sure that wherever you are staring at your subject, like for me, because I have a screen right here, I put the camera over there so that when I'm looking at the person that I'm talking to, it doesn't feel like I'm looking, totally away from the lens. Now, of course, the main function of this is to improve the video quality for your meetings, right? Or for your guest episodes. Typically, you're going to be maybe with somebody else. But an out-of-the-box way of thinking about using this is for recording solo projects as well. So let's say you need to record an SOP, or you need to record a little presentation, or you want to do a quick solo video, right? This is a very headache-free way for you to basically start up a Zoom meeting with yourself, connect everything into one place, hit record, and as long as you kind of record with minimal editing, it's pretty much ready to publish, right? Trim the beginning and the end, you're kind of good to go. And so I find this a very useful tool for people who get very overwhelmed by different softwares, different equipment. This can be a seamless way to get started. Of course, at some point, I recommend going from Zoom to Riverside. That is always the higher quality option when you are doing remote recordings. But if you plan to continue using Zoom, this is a great way for you to enhance your video quality. So I hope this was useful. Drop a comment if it was, and make sure to check out the links in the description below. Thanks so much, and I'll see you on the next one.